we've started.
Welcome to the Robert Crown Center. Updated rankings. Evanston 18th in the state against the Warriors here. They're number 15. And they beat DuPage to only 2-1 in a shootout, I believe it was. And we beat them by a bigger margin. The Kits did. We beat the Stars 3-2. They beat them 2-1 in a shutout. They beat OPRF 2-1. We beat them 5-1. So logic would tell you that the Kits should win this game, and it will move them up in the rankings. That's what we're hoping for here. Face-off control now back to Gate. He puts a shot on net. Far corner, kept in there by Gate. Shot just wide off the boards behind the Warrior net. And they're going to try to break it out of there. Saucer pass, rink wide, and then chipped into the Kits zone.
How is that not icing?
As Petratus now sends it out of the zone. Near side, Gate up the middle, through the neutral zone, over the Warrior line. Dumped it in, up into the netting. Face-off will be right in front of us here. Tate won the face-off, comes out to Efsithio. They got a 3-on-2, and it's poked away by the Warriors. Efsithio gets it back, dumps it in. 63 on the Warriors behind his own net. Banked off of the backboards. Good forecheck, good pressure being shown by the Kits here as Corbett pins someone up against the boards, and now rink wide, and Rubens in the neutral zone, dumps it in. Behind the Warrior net comes their defender. Corbett with a shot, and a rebound. That's the throw was there. Got swatted away, I believe, by a defender. Now, here we are in the Kits zone in the corner, near side, out to the point, 21, picked off by Rubens, got it to Corbett, and then it shakes loose, and a save! Johnston with the save.
Jeez.
Suddenly a 3-on-0. Face off in the Kits zone, comes to ball. Sent it to Simpson. Around the boards, and that will be icing. Face off Kits zone. Banked off of the boards behind the net, centering. That did bounce up into Johnson's glove. We'll have a face-off here again in the kids' zone, near circle. Simpson behind his net. Not out. Now it is out. Number 5 regrouping here for the Warriors. Says it rink wide. Back all the way across. Ball lost its footing. And Speedster is in now, and he shot it up over the crossbar. Warriors with some bursts of pressure here in front of the Evanston net. And that is up to the blue line and dumped back in by the Warriors. Now Ball gains control, gives it to Core. Evanston going for a line change. Core over the line, got around a guy, shot.
Yo!
Just wide. Warriors bank it out of their zone. Rink wide to 88 over the kit line. Got through the legs of Boswick there, but didn't turn into anything. Number 0 on his way in, got blocked by Boswick. Now he sends it rink wide for Ezekiel. Picked up there, loose puck picked up by the Warriors. Now Gate to Durston. He gets around a guy over the blue line. Shot. Save. Face-off will be in the Warriors zone near circle. Tate Vosper taking this face-off. Got it back to Alex. Likes to shoot off of the face-off. Now a backhand and a rebound taken by the Warriors. Batted out of the air, and then Evsithio shot it back to the neutral zone and now dumped in to the kids zone. Fenimore to Tate. Nice pass to Evsithio. He's in over the Warrior line now. Took a hit. Now behind the net is Durston. And the Warriors bringing it back out to center ice. Fenimore behind the kit net. Was looking for Galoon there in the neutral zone at center ice. Now the Warriors bring it back into the kit zone. A drop for number 83, McAtee, with a shot from far out is saved. And Johnson hung on to that one.
Sorry.
What happened?
I swore. Sorry,
The
Mom.
third period of the Rockford game was missing. Do you know why?
I know it's missing. I can't upload it for some reason. I don't know why.
Is it maybe the censorship?
No, it's recorded. I just need to upload it.
Balloon to Green now over the line, and a shot got deflected off into the corner. And Gate ends up with it at center ice, sends it to Galoon. Galoon dumped it into the corner, far corner. Petratus chasing behind the net. Now that's out to Boswick. And out. Gate. Nice feed to Green. Centering and off the boards. Boswick winds up just wide. Gate now far boards, bringing it through the neutral zone. Gave it to Galoon, and he dumps it in, sending it around the boards. Gate in deep there and sent it up into the slot. Now Galoon having to come back, and Boswick will pick that up in the kids zone. Sent it back up to Galoon. Comes back to Boswick to Gate. Rink wide, looking for Core there. Didn't quite get on his stick, but a good idea. And now the Warriors setting up, bringing it out of their zone. Some pretty good skating here out of number 5. Tries to get through everybody, but not successful there. Nice stop by the Kits. Ball chasing it down in Kits' corner here, near corner. Castro trying to get it out. Vosper, Luke giving chase now. Number 0 with a spin move in over the Kitts line. Shot. Another save by Johnston. Hard shot. Some pretty good stick handling there. And that is the team captain. Or actually, no. Gotta watch 0. Pretty strong player. Face off in the Kitts zone. Near circle. Ball sent it around the Kitts net for Gate. Green looking for Galoon with a no-look behind the back pass. And now here come the Warriors, 11 at the near circle, taken by Gate. Out to Galoon. Now Warriors dump it back into the Kitts zone. Green around the back of the net. Gave it to Gate. He gives it to Galoon, and he dumps it in on the goalie and into the glove. 7:57 remaining. Face-off will be in the Warriors zone. Core not able to get a handle on it, and here come the Warriors. That's blocked by Rubens. I believe that was offsides. So we have face-off in front of the Evanston bench, far boards. Sent around behind the Kitts net. Rubens sends it back up along the boards for Core, and now Castro picked that up. Now it's 2-on-1. Core has Luke going to the net. Well, stopped up by the defense there. And another thing about this team, the Warriors, is they've had some very high-scoring games against some weaker teams. 12-2, 7-0. And now here's Vosper again. Luke with Santi.
Said we got a penalty.
Is that going to be hooking?
Something. A high stick.
Power play for Evanston. High sticking.
We've been capitalizing on power plays in the last couple games, or at least the last game. So
yeah.
Who's the patron saint of power plays?
I don't know if we figured that one out yet.
I think it's Saint Gordy.
That's the long shot. Looked like it was right on. Green to Petratus. Back to Green along the boards. Gives it to Alex up top. Down to Gate. Back out to Efsithio. Long shot. Through traffic. Scramble in front of the net. Shots. Rebounds. And 19 able to clear that. So this is a non-conference game, so we can't see the live stats to see what that call was. 1:11 remaining on the power play as Gate brings it up through the neutral zone over the Warrior line. Trying to split the defense. Petratus lifted it up over the net. Now he sends it back to Efsithio. Over to Green. Looking for an angle. Couldn't find one. Sends it back to Efsithio, and now back to Green. Now to Gate. Back up to Green. Some good movement here. Not finding any angles here for a shot, though. Green to Efsithio. Cross ice in the middle for Galoon, who was breaking there. Now Petratus sent it back to Galoon. To Efsithio, to Green. Shot. That Actually, more of a pass there to Petratus, but jumped up over a stick into the netting. Switching up the lines now. Gonna have Tate, Castro, Corbett, Rubens, and Finnemore, it looks like, or Ball. Yeah, Ball. Corbett taking this face off. Tate able to get it, gives it to Corbett. Corbett found Rubens up top. Oh, and it squeaks out of the zone. He's able to send that over to Ball. Now back to Corbett. To Ball. Brings it in. Back out, just along the blue line here. Couldn't find an opening. Now turns in again into the zone.
Hey!
Shot just wide into the far corner. Warriors couldn't get it out. Corbett is there. He sent it along behind the Warrior net. It's banked out now to Ball. Corbett. And that'll be offsides. Shots 6-4 in favor of Evanston. 4:40 to go in the first. Face off of the near dot. Luke sent it in briefly here. 83 now. Rink wide. Quick pass to 17, but Thurston is there to keep it in the Warrior zone. Luke. 4 on the near board. Sends it around behind the Warrior net. 0 trying to push that one up in the near corner in the Warrior zone. Now they try an outlet pass to now 41. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. 83, McAfee was gunning towards the net, but had a pass go over his stick. Now that ends up going back into the Warrior zone. 0 around his own net. Gave it back to 5. And at center ice, here comes Galoon over the Warrior line. Petratus trying to battle here at in the near corner in the Warrior zone, and Finnemore keeping it in.
Nice.
To 11 or to Galoon now. Wide open shot opportunity for Green on net. No rebound given.
Who keeps walking by that smells so good? You smell this?
It's got to be there. It's
Woo.
here. It's just here permanently, so it's got to be.
So good. It's more masculine though, don't you think?
Ish, yeah, I guess.
Maybe? I don't know.
I suppose.
I'm not a weirdo.
As Rubens gets control of it in his own zone behind his net. Sent it back around for Petratus to Green. Green through the neutral zone over the Kits line. He has Galoon in there. Nice pass off the skate, and then the goalie picked up on that. Was there pretty quickly. Strong goalie. Far circle Warrior zone, and they end up with the face-off now. Ball holding off of the. Whoa! Watch out! Open net. Swatted out of there by the Kit defense. Now another weird angle shot there, thrown in front of the net, and the Kits are there to defend that one nicely. As Corbett through the neutral zone sends it over to Efsithio. And now Tate picks that one up. Shot from a wide angle. And a save. No rebound. Face off in the Warrior zone at the far circle. Tate taking this face off, and that is won by the Warriors. Sent it around and picked off there by Alex. Now Corber with the shot. Oh, that was bar down, but there was a whistle. And it'll be slashing or tripping.
Tripping on Evanston.
Didn't see that. Corbett's shot hit the crossbar. It was a laser, but it actually wouldn't have gone in. Bounced right back out, or bounced down. And now the Kits will go on the penalty kill. Face off to Johnston's left here in the near circle. And that's cleared out by Ball. Petratus pressuring. Warriors trying to put something together here. This is the even matchup that we thought it would be. Gate behind his own net. That's chipped over the Ball, and he tries to send it out. That's kept in by the Warriors, 11 to 28. Now back to 11, long shot off the mask. Nicely kicked out there by Johnston. Number 5 sends it over to the far circle.
Oh.
A little zigzag passing play there, nicely done. Again to the far boards, 28. Gives it to 5. Couldn't get a shot on net. Behind the net now. It's number 0, and Gate clears it.
Good clear.
Minute to go on the power play. Also a little over a minute left in the first period. As the Warriors regroup, try to put it back together again. Now through the neutral zone. Now over the Kits line. Long pass to 28, and he shoots. Scores. Hit the water bottle. Went over Johnston's right shoulder. And a power play goal. Pretty strong power play.
Not cool. It was a great shot.
Just under a minute to go. Castro taking the face-off. Fireboard's 19 in front of the scorer's box. And Core nailed the ref.
Ouch.
The ref went down. Got him with a shot. And the Warriors now bringing it in over the Evanston line. 19 is followed by Finnemore. Now this goes off the crossbar from a long shot. Warriors starting to bring some more pressure now. And Rubens and a long shot deflected and in. Scoreboard, we lost the scoreboard there for a minute.
All right.
That was with 9 seconds left. 2-0 Warriors.
We got to start thinking.
Both shots were pretty hard to stop. You had your deflection on that last one. Gate sending it in, and that will do it for the first period.
All right, we're going to take a break. Okay, we're back. Second period.
Long shot blocked there. Now out to the point. 0 with a long shot, or was that number 5? Sent out rolling puck. Number 5 to number 0. Back to number 5, through the neutral zone, sent in. And Gatte, or Simpson that is, dumping it in.
Come on, guys.
63 ends up with that, now behind the Warrior net. Coming up through the neutral zone, that's chipped by Corbett and then grabbed by number 17. He sends it back to the center. Couldn't find anyone. Warriors in front of their own bench now. There's a scramble. Swatted out by Simpson. 63 to 17. A couple nice little passes there. And Ball able to win this battle. Sends it around to Corbett. He's got some room. Sent it to Evanston. He's got a 2-on-1 here. Got tape. That's the throw off the post. And out to Ball now at center ice. Nice look there. We could have capitalized on that one. Pretty close. Now Evanston near boards. Bringing it up to Ball. He sent it in. Tape behind the Warrior net. Bumped off of the puck by the Warriors. And now nicely sent back in there by Luke. Gave it to Tate. He's in the corner there, in the Warrior zone, far corner. Got Thurston in the middle, wide open right now. If you can get to him, he does end up with it.
Oh, come on.
Another penalty on Evanston. Tripping on Luke. Shot's tied up at 9 now. Face-off will be near circle. Warriors winning this face-off. Back to the point, number 5 to number 0. Near circle. And that will be cleared by Green. Rolling puck picked up by number 5. He's behind his own net. Gave it to 0. 0 over the Kits line. Setting it up. Sending it behind the Kits net. 20 back around the corner to number 10. Now back out to 28, that is. Sent all the way along the blue line to 0. No shots allowed here. 28 gave it back and some nice passing there along. And a shot goes in, blocker side. It's a good shot.
We're in trouble.
3-0 Warriors. Rubens off the near boards here. Now 87 coming back up with that. Ball able to take that one away. Sent it up. Not out. Kept in there. Now it is out. And Corbett looked like he was tripped there for a second. They might have a 3-on-2 here possibly, or 3-on-1 even. Rebound, and Corbett's shot came right out. Didn't have anyone close enough to pick up that rebound. Ball splitting some forecheckers. 27 ends up with it, and a glove save by Johnston. Strong team.
Nice save.
They might be, they're looking like more of a top 10 team to me, actually. Reminding me a little more of Brother Rice, which we know we can handle for a while. As this ends up behind the kid's net and is caught in the net. Face off again. We'll be in the kids zone here, far circle. Warriors end up with that one. Boswick behind the kids net. They have 2 power play goals, am I right?
I think so.
So just can't take any more penalties.
Hey. What's going on?
Not sure what the whistle was for, but face-off is going to be just outside of the kids' zone
He
here.
skated it out.
Far dot.
That's a dumb call.
What was it?
Offside.
Shot goes wide by the Warriors. 27. And here comes Green now. Another possible 2-on-1. He's got Galoon. Joined by Gate. Sent over to the far corner. Now Galoon behind the Warrior net. Gave it to Green. Back to Galoon. To Green. Behind the net. Looking for some options here. He has Hans. Gave it back to Galoon. Galoon able to break loose. Oh, you had Green there right in front. Some good pressure here, good possession. Galoon behind the Warrior net. Gave it back to Green. Off of a pad. And that's sent out of the Warrior zone and down all the way. That'll be icing. Kits go for a much needed line change. A little bit of progress there though, keeping it in their zone.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. Great basis. Rebound comes out. A shot on the Warrior net there. Now Rubens will take it. Chips it up to Durston, but that ends up on a Warrior stick. Now Durston gets it back. Gave it back to Rubens, to Castro. Near boards. Castro dumps it in. Core chasing. Sent back out. Castro along the corner here in the Warrior zone, near corner. And sent out by the Warriors. Rubens will chase down a rolling puck. Icing waved off. He sends it around the boards. Core chipped it to Castro. He's in over the line. Now he is taken down by number 73. That's going to be a slashing call. And the Kits will go on a power play. And it's time to get one now.
Me too.
Face off of the near dot, right in front of us here. And 5 sending it around, not out. Alex holding it in, but then shipped out by the Warriors. They're going to try to go on a shorty breakaway here. And Alex is going to get called for tripping.
That's weak. That's a weak call.
Yeah, that seemed like a dive. Face off to Johnston's left. It'll be 4-on-4 for about a minute 48 here. Petratus out of the Evanston zone. The Warriors have it and passing it around here and in their own zone, now over their own blue line through the neutral zone. 0 in, trying to split the defense. Turns it back. Green ends up with it. Now he's going to carry it up over the Kits line. Has Petratus with him. And the Warriors able to take that away from Green. Petratus sent it back in briefly, but now 0 found number 11. Poke, nicely poke check there by Gate. And then Balloon found Petratus. He's got Green streaking to the net. He's got him. Oh, in around the goalie. One more move and that was in. Petratus out to Gate, and there was going to be a breakaway there, but we got a lucky break. Some slow ice there. Otherwise, that guy was off to the races. And 5 and Tate tangled up in the far boards. Gives it back to 0. Some open ice hockey here. Offensive 4-on-4 should be. Rubin sent it back to Finnemore. That ended up on a Warrior stick for a second there. Now off of Rubin's skate, swatted away by Johnston to the far corner. Finnemore pins him up there. Out to the point. 63 gave a quick pass to 11, and then that hit his stick and up into the netting. 6:15 to go in the second. Face off to Johnston's left. Rubin's behind the Kits net. Banked it over to Tate, right on the stick. Tate to Corbett. Over the line and stopped up by 20-something. And that'll be offsides.
Good, because that was a trip. Is that me? Huh?
I'll be right back.
Sit with the mom.
Back to even strength here in 2 seconds. With 6 minutes left to go in the second. Far dot face-off sent in. Simpson is there. He sends it around the boards for Luke. Shipped ahead and out of the Kits zone and then sent back in by the Warriors. Simpson shipped it back out. Going rink wide, number 5, right on the tape there, and broken up nicely there by Simpson. Sends it ahead for Core. And that's swatted back out by the Warriors. 1-on-1, 17. Trying to turn it into a 2-on-1, actually he did. And it's stopped by Johnston. Some strong passing here from the Warriors. But without the power plays, it's 1-0. You could say that. Or did they have 3 power play goals? Number 5 behind his own net. Warriors looking to bring this out, skating it out. Through the neutral zone, 83 hit a rough patch there with a skate, and Kits take over. Simpson to Core. Number 5 sending it back in. Ball behind his own net, gave it to Luke. Luke got it out of the zone, not on Core's stick though, and it's sent back in by the Warriors. Ball behind the Kits net. Changes directions, looking for a breakout opportunity here. Now gives it to Simpson. Simpson to Core. Maneuvering and tripping it into the Warriors zone. Simpson along the goal line, sent it across the crease there. Centered it to Core. And now a bank pass, far boards. Warriors zone, kept in nicely by Boswick. And chipped up into the netting. Four minutes to go. Shots basically even, 12-11 in favor of the Warriors. This face-off will be in the Warriors zone to the goalie's right, far circle here. Balloon. Face-off won by the Warriors, but then Green gets it behind their net. Sent it back along the boards. Now the Warriors bringing it out through the neutral zone over the Kits line. 1-on-3, so it is stopped. Now a bouncing puck goes behind the Kits net. Centering pass not handled by the Warriors, and then a deflection and a save by Johnston.
Wow.
Watch those deflections. Face-off will be to Johnston's left. And a defenseman fanned on the point shot there, but did get it back, then shoots. Stick save by Johnston. Ate came away with it. Petratus. Balloon now. Back to Gate. Warriors bringing it in, 87. It's taken away by Gate. Now Galoon, he has Green. Picked off by number 0. 87 now to 88. He's over the Kit line, and it's taken by Boswick, sent in over the Warrior line. Now 88 over the Kits blue line. Stopped up there nicely. Galoon sends it, and that'll be icing. I think they needed a line change. 2:30 to go in the second. Face off to Johnston's left. Long shot through traffic. Edison doing a nice job of covering the middle there. Goes behind the Kits net. Watch the middle. Rubens on the near post. Shot. Glove save. Fenimore to Tate. And he sends it out to Corbett. He gloved it down. Warriors get it back. 7 with a bank pass to 19. He sends it in. Along the boards behind the Kits net. Now to the near corner. Number 7, long shot from the point. Stopped up by Rubens. He skates it out. Gave it to Durston. Durston has Corbett, shoots it, Rebound. Oh, and a big penalty there. I hope Durston's okay there. He was tripped up pretty badly. It's going to be a penalty, slashing. Got to put a goal on the board here during this power play. Get some momentum going for the third period. Face off to our right. Near circle. Petratus going to take this face off. Balloon ends up with it. Shot through a couple sticks. Gate sends it back to Efsifio. Back to Gate. And a long shot. And another shot up into the netting. Got to capitalize here. Far circle. Cleared by the Warriors. Right off the face-off. Johnston behind his own net to Green. Skating it up. Green through the neutral zone. Over the Warrior line. Almost got through a guy. And they clear. Johnston gave it to Efsifio. 46 seconds to go in the period. 1:14 on the power play. Efsifio sent it back for Gate. Behind the Kits net to Green. He'll skate it up. Over the blue line, now through the neutral zone. Over the Warrior line, he's got Petratus. Got Petratus right there. And a shot, just didn't get all of it.
Cheater.
And the net knocked off the moorings. Still 54 seconds to go on the power play with 22 left in the period. Power play line change. Tate taking the face off. It's in traffic. And it's cleared again. Johnston leaving it for Rubens behind the Kits net. He's going to skate that up a little bit, gives it to Corbett. 3 seconds to go, he's got to shoot. And the end of your second period, 3-0 Warriors.
All right, we're going on mute.
Need a strong finish here, folks. 30 seconds to go on the power play to open the third period. Gate sending it to Evanston. He's over the kit line through the neutral zone, over the Warrior line. And chipped back out by the Warriors. Green. Gate back to Green. Bringing it up out of the kit zone, through the neutral zone, over the Warrior line. Got around him, shot near post. Rebound comes out and then cleared by the Warriors. Back to full strength. That's out to Vosper, and that's through some traffic. Now Tate. Their circle into the glove. Set now. 11 is racing to a rolling puck. Got to it, and then Simpson takes that away. To 10, back out to the blue line, and now sent back in behind the kit net. Centering pass, scores. 4-0 Warriors. Bouncing puck taken by Rubens behind his own net. Gave it to Finnemore. Warriors sending it in. Rubens over to Finnemore again. Pass picked up by 11. Finnemore to Core. Swatted away. Now Rubens. Rubens sent it out. Core chasing it down. Far boards. Now Finnemore picking that up behind the Evanston net. Gave it to Rubens. Rubens to Luke. He's in over the Warrior blue line. Behind their net. Centering and in! Quick centering pass deflected off of, it looked like off of Castro's skate possibly. 4-1. Face off. Boswick. Send it to Evanston. Now the Warriors bring it out. Skating it out. Picked off by Boswick. 88 is sent down by Evanston. No call. Nice. Balloon now here on the near boards. 0 over the blue line. Picked off by Galoon. Green. In over the blue line. Sent it to Galoon. Shot. Over the net. Green is there centering. Boswick picked up the loose puck. the kids' zone. 87 with a shot through a couple defenders and a save by Johnston. He hangs on to that. 16-14. Just Warriors getting more quality chances, I believe. Ball in the near boards. Simpson behind the kids' net. To Core. Bringing it up. Core over the line, skating ahead here through the neutral zone. Over the Warrior line. Castro to Core to Ball. Ball sent it back around the boards to Castro, centering. Core from the far circle. Whistle now. It'll be a Kits power play. Like cross-checking. Face off of the near dot. Galoon to Efsithio. Banked it over to Galoon and now back to Petratus. Gate has it. Top of the circle. Shot. Glove side went wide around the boards. Kept in there by Alex. Sent down to Petratus at the far corner. Now around the boards and out quickly, and that goes all the way down into behind the Kits net. Efsithio bringing it up. He's being pressured, but he's able to pull away now over the line. Split the defense, he's in! Shot! Rebound comes to the near corner. Gate gave it to Green. Now he gloves it down. Green keeping it in. Long shot through traffic, glove save. Quick shot there by Green. Any rebound might have been dangerous there. 1:11 to go on the power play. They're going to switch up lines now. Still almost 10.5 minutes left. Still a lot of time. Face-off will be at the near circle. Warrior zone. Long shot. Score! Castro again! Ripped a shot right off the face-off. Beautiful shot. Glove side. 4-2. For a power play goal. You get one more here, we're going to have some serious momentum. Let's go. Far boards, Castro, they kept this line out there. As they fight in the far corner. Keeping them out there even longer now. This is the hot line, I suppose. Rubens now sending it in. Behind the net. Now they sent it back. Now on the goal line. Here comes Tate. Might just be a mismatch. I think we are. It's their top line that's scoring. Anything beyond that top line can be beat, is what I'm seeing so far. Now here behind the Kits net, Rubens sending it to Castro, who gave it to Ball. He's in over the Warrior line. He's got Tate. A couple of players going for a line change. And now that's almost kept in by Luke. Bank pass to to Durston. He sends it in. Now the Warriors regrouping. Along the boards behind the Kits net is Fenimore. Tried skating that up and then was stopped by some forecheckers from the Warriors. And a nice pickpocket there by Core. Good play. Stopped the shot. Now they get it back though. Number 19 was wide open. Sent it back to the point. Long shot. Deflected. Behind the Kits net and sent it right out in front and a big save by Johnston. Some real strong passing there from the Warriors. Quick short passes. Face off to Johnston's right. Kate is looking for Esethio, and that's taken by the Warriors. Alex giving some pressure, but they're able to peel away from him as they skate up out of their zone. The Warriors into center ice. 0. Through and a shot. Rebound. Crowding the net. Crashing the net. More shots at point blank here, and that's Ball trying to chip it away, and Green ends up with it. Being frozen up against the far boards here in the Evanston zone. 7:50 to go in the game. Out to the blue line, sent around the boards to 19. He takes a spill and Gate left it on the boards, 19 to 21. Sent it to the other point. And sticked away there by Johnston. Green with a quick move. Now in over the blue line. Here's Ball to Gate with some nice work here through the neutral zone. Got to get that 2. Someone texted from home.
Sorry.
Thanks,
Sorry,
Mom.
everybody.
Our mom. From the control room.
I want it to be this. I want it to be that.
Yeah. Well, it is that, right? Logically. If you make it that, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So we have a stoppage of play with a little over 7 to go here. Far dot, face off from Vosper. Now the Warriors sent it in, Petratus. Oh, and a big hit there in front of the Evanston bench. Tate gets right back up, sends it over to Corbett. Now he's over the Warrior line and a shot. Got his own rebound off of a pad, and the Kits crashing the net now. With some good pressure there, goalie covers. Shots tied up at 20, 6:38 to go. Evanston showing some fight here in the third, winning the third. Face off. Castro gave it to Core. That goes around the boards though. Now Luke to Core. And he brings it himself around the corner, sent it back down the boards for Luke. Now Castro along the boards to Boswick to Core, and it's out. 88 has a 2-on-1 if they hurry, but that'll be icing. Face off at the near circle. Warrior zone. Esethio off of the face-off shot. Into the glove. Dangerous off the face-off. Got it through.
Nice.
Face-off again will be to the Warrior goalie's right. There's that's the throw again. Shot up into the net. Green taking the face-off. Here's Efsethio again. Shot. Blocker side. Gave a rebound. Got through. And now Galoon is boarded. No call. Kept in there nicely by Gate. Shot from Galoon goes wide. And now out. And here's Efsethio regrouping the Evanston zone. Gives it to Boswick. To Galoon. He chipped it in. To the far corner. Left there, and 16 chases that one down. Now Efsethio going to skate this one again. In again over the Warrior line. Shot. Blocked. Banked out. Kept in there by Green. Near circle. He's going to change directions a couple times here. Keep it on the board. Send it to the center. Shot by Durson didn't get through, and that's cleared out by the Warriors, and that'll be icing. Evanston maintaining possession in the Warrior zone here for a good amount of time. Might be some energy advantage here. Kids get a much needed line change. Face off to our left, Tate. That's won by the Warriors. And they're going to skate this up. Number 5's tough. Watch out. He sends it in. Ball able to get that to Simpson. Some open ice for Simpson. He sent it long, looking for a couple people. That's going to be icing, though, with 4:44 to go. So now we could just say that the difference in the game was the power play, the 2 power play goals. And just don't take any penalties against this team next time. Icing on the Warriors again. Far circle. Green sends it around the boards. Now out to 28. Rubens there. And Johnston's going to sweep it to the side. Gave it to Efsethio. To Green. Efsethio pressuring through the neutral zone. Warriors end up with it. Just over 4 to go here. 10 through the neutral zone to 28. Sends it around behind the kit net. Green. Has Galoon. Picked off by the Warrior number 5. Now Rubens behind his own net. Now he's going to start skating it up. He's skating up through the neutral zone. Over the Warrior line. Gave it to Green. He's through the middle. Shot! Just wide. Kept in there by Galoon. Far corner is Green. Warrior zone trying to get it out of the corner. And that's chipped ahead to number 28. He got around Finnemore. He's in alone. Doesn't get through. A nice poke check there by Johnston to stop that one up. Now it's out to Green. Center ice. He's got Core. Green's going to take it in himself over the line, and the Warriors clear that one back out. Luke to Ball. Ball to Gate. To Vosper, and a long shot after the whistle. And the Kits will go back on a power play. Very important power play here with just under 3 minutes to go. Already made it a respectable game. Balloon to Gate to Petratus out to Green. Far circle, gave it to Efsithio. To Gate, shot from a wide angle off the mask. Ended up on Green's stick. Far corner. And now they clear. Oh, not quite though. Nice jump up there, and Efsithio got a glove on it. Now spins out, now over the Evanston line, over the Warrior line, got through. Banked it back to Gate, sent it over to Green, back to Gate to Efsithio. Top of the circle, shot, rebound. Petratus was right there on the doorstep. Gave it to Galoon, back to Efsithio, back to Galoon. Just missed him, but deflected over to Petratus. He's behind the net. Kicks it to Galoon. Nicely done there. Efsithio. Back to Galoon. Out to Gate. Long shot. Bouncing. And the goalie covers it. 47 seconds to go on the power play. They're going to switch power play lines now with 1:44 to go. Nice fan section formed here in this third period. Got about 20-ish fans here from the high school. Rubens does a little stutter step, long saucer pass, jumped over the stick of ball and into the Warrior bench. Face off at the far dot. Castro dumping that one in. Banked out and cleared by the Warriors. Ball's going to chase after that one behind the kit net. Gives it to Corbett. To Vosper. To Castro. To Ball. Still 14 seconds to go on the power play. Now behind the Warrior net, they're going to freeze it up against the board, but Castro ends up coming away with that. Rubens stepping up, keeping it in. Rubens spinning, gave it to Corbett. Now Tate, long shot, score! Tate! Vosper with the goal from the near circle, 4-3. 50 seconds to go.
Not giving up.
Strong. Green winning this face-off, sending it in. Efsithio chasing. Goalie covers. 43 seconds to go, and goalie is pulled. Got a player down. right leg. So Green to the bench with what looks like a right leg injury. 37 seconds to go. Estifio to Gate to Galoon. Sends it in. Out to Ball. Sent out. And Estifio. Some nice work there. Through the neutral zone, over the Warrior line. He is stopped up there by the defense. And that's cleared out by the Warriors. 7 seconds to go. And that'll be icing. 3.8 to go. Yeah, that'll be the end of your game. 4-3, not a bad finish.
4-3.
Not bad.
Okay, everybody.